Okay, here we go. Tanya, I'm sorry it's taken me a couple of days to get to this. This weekend got away from me a little bit. So Tanya asked about teaching a dog to back up onto a target. So the first thing you need to do is get your target off. Good. It doesn't have to be a piece of equipment. You can take some of those foam squares that you can get at pretty much anywhere now. Take two of them, cut them in half, cut the schnibbies off, tape them, hot glue them together so you have a little bit of a target. If you don't want to do that, take some of your hardcover books, do them 2 or 3 high, put them in a plastic bag, tape it up. Books are fine, but again, you have a target for your dog to use, and it's something that you can use. If you've got some small Rubbermaids, you can use those. You can use cushions from, say, your patio furniture. The goal is something that is not the same as the flooring. It's a little bit elevated. That's what you want to start with. I have a Cato board. I have a few different items. I like them because they're all different shapes, sizes, feels. They make the dogs think. So initially what I do, Sandy, go out, is, for me, I've found this is a hard one to shape. And while for a lot of things I do prefer to shape, some things I find start better with a lure. So what I want you to do is I want you to set it up for your dog. Wait. Come this way. Okay, and then I want you to bring your dog across. Yes. And the second your dog's foot touches in any way, shape, or form, I want you to mark and reward, right? Come out here. Wait. Watch. Step. Yes. Now it's harder because Sienna knows. Go find. So you can start moving them forward, but then you can also do it back. Yes. Now back up. Sienna's being a little wild because she's very food motivated. So again, I'm going to bring her forward. Yes. Yes. Okay. Then I can go backwards. Yes. 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 So initially, she's only got 1 foot connecting. Don't go for perfection. Don't ask for perfection. Ask in increments. Yes. Yes. So you're just going to lure your dog back and forth and reward them when they hit the mark that you want them on. Front. Back. Yes. Yes. So again, back and forth. And you're going to mark and reward any contact with your target. Doesn't matter what it is. You're going to mark and reward any contact with your target. And again, you can change it up. Okay, this one's a little bit bigger. Okay, good boy. Ready? Yes. Yes. So you'll probably notice, I'm not sure if you can see it, even as I'm luring her back, I'm bringing her head down. She can do it. Send it back. Back. Yes. And that, but I'm still bringing the head down a little bit to loosen up the neck and shoulders. Back. Yes. And that's really the goal for a little bit more fluid movement. Back. Yes. Yes. So it's back and forth, and that, yes, marking and rewarding what you're asking for, yes. And that if initially they just touch it, yes, it's still a touch. Again, we're starting in increments and we're building. If we start up here, we're never going to get there, because you will quit and the dog will quit long before. So, and if you want to put it right behind the dog to start, I'm okay with that. Yes. Yes. And that, so set your dog up for success. That's what I firmly believe. Yes. Okay. So then as the dog gains proficiency, yes. Yes. And if I get one at first, I can always add the second one, but it's getting the idea into their head what you want. Yes, you know what I want, because you're a good girl. So break it down. Break it down for the dog in front of you. If you have a dog that has great back and forth movement, then just lure them back and forth and back and forth. But don't always go back and don't always come forward. You want to mix it up. So initially, I sometimes like to do a line, send off. And I might use a couple different items if my dog is really swinging, because a lot of dogs new to doing the backup will swing out. They'll try and avoid the target. It's normal. So we have to set them up for success. So yes. Yes. Off. Here. Ready? Yes. So I come forward. Yes. So create a line of things. And that similar in height or texture, or if you have, you know, some couch cushions or anything different than what they're standing on and slightly elevated. That way, it's harder for your dog to miss them on purpose. And trust me, when I was first teaching this to Sienna, I had 4 paw pods. I had them all stretched out, and she would avoid them. She would do everything she could to avoid them. So it took time and repetition for me to get her to understand, I don't want you to avoid it, I want you to touch it. So it was a lot of hard and fast yeses or clicks, whatever you use, but you have to mark it. And then the minute she had her light bulb moment, that was it. She knew what the game was, but initially she had no idea. She would swing out, Tank would swing out, they would both avoid when I was teaching it. So break it down. Create a line that they can't avoid, or it's harder to avoid, because they could still turn sideways and surprise you. Some of them just go, oh, no touchy. So work with them and teach them. Ready? Yes. Back. Yes. And then from here, once you have them, then take this away. And I'm going to take this one away. Off. And I'm going to turn it, and I'm going to ask her to come right in front of me. And I'm going to, yes. Yes. Come forward. Forward. Yes. Yes. So as soon as she touches, I'm marking. Yes. 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 Good girl. Go ahead. So when you take away the line and the luring, and that you still want to have it set up for success, so you're going to have your dog practically on top of it. If you need to set up your chairs, I don't know if you can see my handy dandy chair, create a bit of a chute, but again, have it wide. Start with it wide. You can always narrow it, but we don't want to overface the dog. We don't want to put too much pressure on the dog. So you can start with your wings, your chairs, and your chute wide, so that the dog can't completely avoid, and hopefully they'll eventually follow it in. And then eventually you can take that away. Usually once they get the game, it's game over. And that's so with Sienna. Send friend. Okay, ready? Back up. good job. Ready? Back. Nope, 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 come here. Wait, listen, back up. Yes, good job. Okay, right back. Yes, good girl. Clear as mud, I hope. Any questions or concerns, please ask me in group, or even you can private message me if you're not comfortable asking a question in group. There are no stupid questions. Never, never, never. Cheers. Back up. Yes. Come on down. Wait. No, come down one more. Wait. Back. Sassy boy. Sassy boy. Yes, good boy. Good puppy. Good puppy. Here you go. All done. Okay. Tor, you ready? Hike. Yes, good boy. Come here. Tor, hike. Yes. Good boy. Come here. Okay, do one more. Hike. Tor, hike. Yes. Good boy. All done.
Okay, and here we have some scent containers. If you look into this one, all that's simply in there is wintergreen.
You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Ready, Tor? Find it. Go search. Tor, go search. Yes, good boy. Nope. Yes, good boy. Good boy. Okay, keep recording. And you're gonna move it.
Okay, I'll move the container to a new location. Okay, container is moved.
Okay, Tor, search. Yeah, it was there. Residual scent. Yes. 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 Good boy. Okay. Come here, bud. Ready? Step up. Step up. Yes. That's it. Yes. Good boy. Good boy. Okay, out you go. Okay, step up. Yes, good puppy. Good puppy. Okay, all done. Yes, good boy. Okay, you can